Yo, what's good? Welcome back, episode 3. We're excited to get here, man. We got a lot of feedback on. We got a lot of feedback on the last one. We obviously posted some pieces from the last one, and you know we're getting some responses. So we're just gonna start it off with just a little checkup on everybody. How you been? Type shit. I've been good. I'm just working, trying to figure it out. We're coming up with new ideas every day. So that's what I've been on. What you been on, bro? How you been? Introduce yourself too, because we gotta get in that habit of that.
Every time? Oh yeah, every time.
I'm your host, Anthony. Welcome back.
Christian Paredes. People call me CP, whatever. I just been chilling, bro. Just been working. Same shit. Nothing new. Trying to do this podcast. We just got these lights. We got new lights. We're upgrading every week.
This will be a new upgrade every time. Next thing you know, we're gonna be sponsored by Twisted Tea. There's a lot of people talking about they're sipping Twisted Tea. Like, bro, we'll get to that. Go ahead.
Yeah, but yeah. So we just got some new lights, and we're upgrading every week, like I said. So hopefully soon we could get more mics, get more people, start getting more guests, whatever. And yeah.
Yo, it's Edwin. I'm just,
I can't.
just been working, chilling.
We're just regular working men, bro. Like,
Yeah,
really.
just
It's Evan.
9 to 5. What do I?
That's your name.
Yeah, so
What do you want him to be?
What do you
E dog.
wanna say?
Active is fire.
Active.
I can go by active. Yeah,
Hell yeah. How you been though?
just chilling, working.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're mentally good.
yeah.
The little scratch.
Yeah. My name is LUIZ. I've been chilling, just working. The homie. Been good though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you missed the last
2.
There's technically this
Well,
will be
technically, yeah, this
was
third.
this be the 4th or the 3rd?
This
Third,
is
I guess.
third.
Are you
'Cause
sure?
we didn't
Oh,
upload.
I
We
think
didn't
you
upload
guys-
the second one.
But this is the 4th when we recorded. Though.
Technically, yeah. But I mean, we
You
don't
missed
count
it, yeah.
We won't count it. But you okay? So you did okay. You're counting what he missed.
Yeah.
Okay,
He
I
missed
get
the
you.
last 2 technically.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're here. He's part of the cast, you know what I mean? Like it's just sometimes some people can make it, sometimes like I might not make it. Sometimes, I'm a little sick, so I was thinking of not doing it. But luckily my voice kind of cleared up by the end of the day. So, how you guys feeling though? Already asked that, fuck. No, but let's get right into it though. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off by just reading some of these comments that these people been, talking about in some of our clips on mostly TikTok, really.
Okay.
So we're gonna start. Let me go see what they're talking about, which is crazy because we're like 3 or 4 clips in the last one, getting some good interaction, bro. So either way, if they're hating or not, we appreciate it.
No.
So I'm gonna just go through the comments and pick the ones that really stood out to me. So we have Rosa.Perks, 3 S's, by the way, that's the name.
Wow.
And like when I read these, I want you guys to like comment on it too. Like, if
you want to take turns?
like
or?
you're replying to him type of thing. Yeah, let's take
Okay.
turns. So if you have nothing to say, then we got nothing to say. So the name is Rosa.Perks with 3 S's. So he says, bunch of guys worry about other guys busting a nut is crazy. Laughing emoji and thumbs down. What do you got to say about that? Or you guys?
Read it again real quick.
Bunch of guys worry about other guys busting a nut is crazy.
Well, nobody's worried about. We're worried about teenagers who are getting addicted to porn early. That's what we're worried about. I could see how they're looking at it from a fucking robot's mindset.
Yeah, they just got that clip,
Yeah, just a little clip.
They're looking at it from a robot's mindset, so I understand. I mean,
That's what I was gonna say. It was just a little clip.
Your name is Perks. You have
That's
perks
basically
in your name. Like, I mean, that's all. That's
And
we don't even have to say shit. There's the word Perks is in your name.
he got a V-Lone jacket on, like it's 2012 or something.
Yeah, you're probably
Crazy.
like a opium.
Yeah,
Like you're probably like a opium fanboy.
it's all good.
It is what it is. He's
I fuck
probably
with
young too. If you're young,
Yeah.
if you're young, then you got an excuse to like say all this shit. It don't matter. If you're fucking like old, like if you're like in your mid-20s saying this shit, then I'm gonna pray for you because you're a fucking robot. But yeah, that's all I gotta
What
say.
you guys got anything to say to Rosa.Perks?
I was gonna say the same thing. It's probably just he probably didn't even watch the whole podcast, just that little clip. So If you would watch the whole podcast, he'd see what we're like saying.
Yeah.
So I can see how.
Right.
Just go watch the whole podcast. Educate yourself.
Educate. Okay. Yeah. So that's Rosa Perks. You know, I didn't understand that, but I get he didn't see it. He didn't understand the context. So it is what it is.
But I literally said if these young boys are masturbating, they're not gonna have the confidence to go talk to a girl. So he should understand some type of context of why how we're trying to help.
But he's looking at it from a. He's not even thinking of that. You're talking about busting nuts. That's what he's thinking.
Yeah, but if it's in your face and you're not able to comprehend it, then that's on
right.
him.
That's on you. So
because I said what I said. So
yeah, he didn't get it. It is what it is. So this is another one. The name is Adrian. It just says Adrian. This one, low key, like it didn't bother me, but I really wanted to talk about this. He said that 3 a.m. grind thoughts in quotations. Let's make a podcast. It's funny, but like I'm like, I don't get what he's trying to say because like at the end of the day, like we're pursuing something, and you're on your phone, worried about what we're doing. And now I don't know if you're worried or what. It's just a comment, but I take it as like you're saying we're just fucking bored and we're just like let's just do this.
We're bored.
It's deeper than that, and if you like watch the full podcast, you would understand. So that's really what I had to say about that one. That 3 a.m. grind.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's easy to comment on something. You gotta understand, like, you see something you don't like, you comment without having to face any repercussions because you're not saying it in person. Nobody knows you. Nobody's gonna backfire on you. Nobody's gonna reply to you. So it's just one of those things where you just say what you gotta say and go to sleep and not think about it.
So we'll move on, huh? You got something to say about that? No. This will probably be the last one from this post. I think no, that was really it. Let's go to the Houston one, the Houston culture.
That's funny.
Oh, okay.
So there was a lot of weird shit going on in here. So we don't jam Dyke Jones. I'm dead. Yo, getting throwed off of Twisted Tea is crazy. Let's run this one real quick. David Martinez said, "Getting thrown off of Twisted Tea is crazy."
All right. Well, first of all, that's a real Houston person right there because they said getting throwed.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know, that's Houston
that's
slang.
real like chopped and screwed shit.
I like that. And then yeah, I mean Twisted Tea. I get what he's saying, but in retrospect, Twisted Tea has alcohol, so you're gonna get throwed either way. Alcohol is gonna make you drunk. So.
They're just trying to say like you're.
But I get what he's saying.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, you're drinking.
Hard
You're looking
liquor,
at it
like
like-
you're supposed to be drinking some fucking Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
Like
I feel
it's
it.
just-
I feel it.
okay, let's move on. There's a lot here that I really want to talk about.
Okay.
There's Agua with 4 A's, and if you read it, he like said it like I'm retarded. Houston do better. Like he typed it all stupid.
Oh, like the SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like he's mocking me, right? So Agua,
Yeah.
listen up, listen to this real quick. You're a bitch.
What?
Fuck you. Second of all, why are you so offended? You're probably a little ass kid, bro. You're a little ass kid, and you're commenting on my shit, on our shit.
I hope he's a kid.
I hope he's a kid.
If he's fucking 30 on TikTok,
Or
done.
a grown
You're
man,
done.
young grown man.
Nah, he's just trying to be funny, and it's not. You got 3 likes, bro. It's not funny. So, and then we got PX. It looks like Paul Robles Jr., but he used like the X for the O's. It was weird.
Oh, okay.
First, you corny. Second, them hoes you fuck with, not Houston for real. I think he's talking to Tony.
Yeah, he's talking to Tony.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
I like this one by Juan_100. Real Screwstonians. I've never heard that before. Real
Why?
Screwstonians don't fuck with Mike Jones. You from the city, you know he a clown.
Hey, if that's already 2 comments that say they don't fuck with Mike Jones. So if they don't fuck with Mike Jones, they don't. Then I don't fuck with Mike Jones. If you got Houston people saying they don't fuck with Mike Jones, then I will not fuck with Mike Jones. Fuck it.
This one, we got one right here. So the name is Isaiah Fuentes Rivas, and this is what he looks like. Take a look. Let's take a look at
Are you gonna put
Isaiah's.
that on the
Hell
on
yeah,
the screen?
I could.
Yeah, you might have to, cause what the what
He said y'all a bunch of weenie. I'm pretty
What
sure he
did he
meant weenies. Y'all a bunch of weenie.
Let me see him real quick.
I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna definitely put this on the screen.
Bro,
It's the fucking eyebrow.
you're okay. I'm gonna assume you're in your 30s. I hope so, because if you're fucking 20 something.
He posted?
Yeah.
Okay, bro. Okay. Where you fucked up is putting your actual face on your profile picture, because you look fucking crazy. You look kind of like retarded, low key. Let me see. Yeah, you look fucking stupid.
Oh,
That's all I gotta say. You look like a retard. Shout out to you though, but you look stupid.
a lot of people are saying that's not. They're not from Houston, or she's not from Houston, or whatever.
I agree. I mean, we were saying that. We were saying
she's probably not.
He was saying like I'm showing them this Houston music and they're not. They don't even know what's going on. So I agree with that. I mean, what the fuck is that? You should know that. If you're from Houston, you should know Houston music. That's just.
Yeah. So that's just some things we wanted to, I guess, reply to some of these people. I honestly don't give a fuck. Like, you guys can comment whatever you want. It's just like some dude had commented, y'all got nothing better to do, talking about busting nuts and shit. And I'm just like, bro, you're literally on your phone worried about what we're doing. You're taking time out of your day to comment on what we're doing. You know what I mean? Like,
Which is perfect. We love it.
we love it, but it's
Yeah.
like, do you think of what what are you doing, bro? Like,
Anybody who really commented and was offended by that is doing nothing but jacking off all day, because they're really insecure about it. If you're gonna take your time out of the day to comment about what I said or what we were talking about, that because I was saying jacking off was negative,
Yeah.
right? as a negative aspect, and if they're gonna, it triggers something in them deep down, which means all they do is fucking jack off all day. So that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm guessing.
Yep. Think the same thing.
So that's that for the TikTok comments. And like I said, keep commenting, bro. We'll get on your head too. I don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. So do what you got to do. Just think about what you're saying before you do it. We're coming for you. So some other news we got. I got some notes written so we can kind of just go off the topic. Trey Lance to the Cowboys. I was with you guys cutting. I just cut their hair today, and I got the news on Twitter and shit. And just real quick, my thoughts on it is like I'm excited because it's like he's not gonna come in realistically and take Dak's spot. Like, that's not gonna happen. But to me it feels like it's a project, and the situation Trey Lance was in with the Niners didn't really fit him at all. He got hurt, and Brock Purdy, I think they're just focused on that guy. I really think that. So when he came back, they were just like, whatever. They probably just was like, I don't give a fuck. Just get him back to normal condition, whatever. But I just feel like he didn't fit for the Niners. And what's crazy about that is they traded up to get him. They traded like their 10th pick and their 12th pick or something like that. And we got that 12th pick, which was Micah Parsons. They could have got Micah Parsons and Nick Bosa on one team. They traded up to get Trey Lance just to trade him for a 4th rounder to us.
Yeah.
But he's going to be a 3rd string for now. Maybe Dak, it's a wake-up call for Dak too, because, Dak, this is his last chance to me. This is Dak's last chance. Probably a fucking hot take on that, but I just feel like Dak, there's no excuse, Dak. There's no fucking excuse. You got everything you need. Defense, great players, offensive. Got a line, you got running backs. Like, what else do you need, bro? So if you don't get it done this year, Trey Lance, what's good with you? Good pick. You guys got anything to say about Trey Lance to the Cowboys?
Yeah, I guess I agree with you. I think
They don't even give a fuck.
it lights up. Yeah, well, I think it lights up somewhat of a fire under Dak's ass, because now he's looking like, okay, now they possibly brought in my replacement for the future, so I'm gonna have to see what I can do and whatever. I mean, there's no excuse of why he shouldn't go off. He has that's literally the best fucking all around team in the NFL.
He's ever
and
had.
they can't even make the fucking NFC Championship, So,
But this is the first time he's ever had like everything.
yeah,
Like, remember a couple of years early on, he had Zeke in the offense and shit,
yeah,
Dez or whatever.
But I'm
never
like,
had a defense.
yeah.
Then last year we had a defense. The offense fucking sucked. At the times that it mattered, they sucked.
Kellen Moore couldn't do nothing against
Kellen Moore
positive record winning teams. So
he got exposed every time we played a good team.
I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited for the season, but we just got to see because I've been getting disappointed for 15 years by the Cowboys.
Shit.
So
yeah,
we got to see.
Any thoughts on Trey Lance to the Cowboys, guys? Edwin, Luis?
Nah,
No, you don't give a fuck. Okay.
no, I don't.
Also, we're gonna start the fantasy draft. This next weekend. Are you joining, Ronnie? Okay.
I forgot you were here.
Are you joining? Are you guys gonna join it this year? You don't care, Edwin? Are you doing it?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Are you doing it?
I'm gonna do it.
What's You don't have to share it, but like, what's a sleeper pick you think? I'm not gonna steal it.
Sleeper?
I already got my picks. I
I
already
mean,
know
like
what I
my
want.
first pick or a sleeper pick?
Just a sleeper pick like that you think is gonna go off, whether you pick him or not.
I'm picking Derek Carr again.
Derek Carr.
I'm gonna pick him up again. He's on a better. He gave me average points last season. He's on a better team with better weapons. I'm getting Derek Carr again. Nobody's gonna get Derek Carr.
I'm getting Aaron Rodgers again.
Ooh, he might get hurt. I'm just saying. Aaron Rodgers, that's a sleeper.
That's a sleeper.
That's your first pick?
No, not my
No,
first.
it's not first pick. Just who do you think
I
is gonna
messed up
go
last
off?
time making a quarterback my first pick.
Yeah.
Who do you think is gonna go off?
On what? Just in general?
Yeah, just a sleeper pick. It
Oh,
could be first, third. last.
Yeah, Derek Carr.
I think George Pickens for the Steelers wide receiver is about to go fucking stupid. He's gonna go stupid. So I'm excited for that, and I got some picks lined up for this season coming up. Hopefully I win that. Last year was crazy. I kind of got a feel for it the last year that we did. Just kind of see how it ran and how to draft. Definitely how to draft it. So I'm looking forward to that. This man literally went 9-0 or something.
Yeah, I was going off.
He went undefeated the whole time,
Didn't you lose first round?
and he lost the first round.
I lost never mind.
He went undefeated the whole season, and the first game of the playoffs got eliminated. That's heart wrenching. That's gut wrenching.
Yeah.
Holy fuck again.
No. I don't think I lost in the first round because I got third place.
Yeah, but you lost that first round, right?
So that gets you third place?
Well, yeah, you didn't win. Did you win?
So it's only one playoff?
It's
One
the
playoff
regular
week?
season, then playoffs.
How's the playoffs though?
You lose when you lose. Like, you're eliminated.
The playoffs is one game, and if you lose that game, you're out.
Oh, okay. So how the fuck did I get third place?
You got third place in the playoffs.
Oh, okay.
Like
okay,
the standings of the playoffs.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know how there's teams in the playoffs? Like the standings.
Yeah. Cause I didn't. So okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, because the regular season and playoffs, I guess, are like
But
two
the
different.
playoffs is only 1 week then.
Yeah, I guess it's that first week.
That's it. Oh yeah, it is.
I thought it was
You're
gonna
right,
go
you're
throughout
right.
the whole playoffs,
No,
but I
you're
guess
right.
not.
It is.
It's the last week.
It's only the regular season.
Yeah, the week 17 is the last week.
Uh-huh.
Damn, 17 weeks we would really be watching that shit. Great. 18 weeks. What did you go last year? What was your team record and shit? He didn't even give a fuck. Man, I had made some last minute moves. I got Kenneth Walker. That man saved my whole shit. He was going crazy. Kenneth Walker. I had drafted Jonathan Taylor first pick. He was fucking sucked. He got hurt and he didn't play the whole year. It was crazy.
It's like a curse. It's like a curse. Like you pick up the dude that got the most points the last season and he doesn't do shit.
The next one, he gets hurt.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry did that with you, right? First time.
Yeah, he broke his fucking foot.
He did have a good season last year.
Before that.
Oh, decent.
Well, before I picked him up, he had a good season. Then he broke his dumbass foot.
Yeah, so that's that for the fantasy. I have a story time that I experienced. I was saving it for this shit. I was saving this story time for this shit. Come here, Ronnie. I'm just playing. I was saving it because it was crazy what me and my wife experienced on like this past week, right? So was it Monday or Tuesday? I think it was Tuesday. I go to work and normally, I text her, I'm here, I work, whatever, boom. And she'll text me, okay, have a good day, whatever. she has to take the kids to school or friend to school, and she took her to school. At the same time, I go to work, so she'll let me know when she's home, right? So I get to work, boom, boom, boom. I text her, and she didn't text for a minute. So I'm like, cool, okay, cool, whatever. She's busy. I thought you were like talking to a teacher, right? That's what I thought. So I didn't even pay no mind. Then it hit like an hour and a half ish, and she still didn't text me. And we have each other's location, so I look at her location, and she's still at the school. I'm like, so I start calling her. She's not answering. Like I called her like 3 or 4 times. She's not answering. So I'm like, what? I'm confused, right? What? Tell me what you think. Then we'll see if you got it right. Put it on the mic.
Did Fran take her phone?
Oh no.
Oh,
No, that would have been crazy. That was funny. No, so
she's
basically,
capable of doing that.
yeah. No, so I get a little worried, I guess, because I'm just like, okay, she normally texts me. I'm not even thinking no weird shit. I'm thinking like more of like safety reason, like what's going on.
Yeah, you're not
Car
on
accident.
Yeah, I get you.
I'm thinking car accident, fucking
Right.
anything. I'm thinking negative, I guess. So I literally see her at the school still. She's not answering. So I tell my manager, can I go? I gotta go pick up my son from school or something. I just said whatever. I go to the school. Her car's her car's there, and it's still running with everything in it. Her phone, the keys, everything. And I'm just like, and what's crazy is that when I show up, her sister's there already. So I'm like, okay, what's going on? Her sister's there, like worried, like. I'm like, have you talked to her? She's like, no, I don't know where she's at. I've been calling her. I went and asked the teacher. She said that she came and dropped Fran off, and that was it. She didn't see her since. So I'm just like, okay. So we both were like feeling like weird about it. Something's wrong. Something's off. Because why is her fucking car on with everything in it?
Your fucking heart's beating.
Dude, I'm thinking she got kidnapped. Her car's on.
Especially how today is.
Yeah, that's literally my first thought. So instead of, panicking, I try to stay calm. I literally called the cops and tell them. And her sister's like calling her mom, and she's trying to, tell her what's going on or whatever. And I go into the front office of the school, and I pretty much tell the office, have they seen her? Can they call anybody? And they did, and they're still saying like, no, we haven't seen her, whatever. So I'm just like, bruh. So I'm just like, fuck. I walk out the front office. And I start walking back. I just start praying and just like saying, like pretty much speaking it. She's here. We're good. Everything's good. And then I come back. As I'm walking back, it's literally down the sidewalk. I walk back and she's just there with her sister. And like so much emotion came over me. I just fucking threw my phone, bro. I literally threw my phone. My camera scratched. I was just like, I threw my hat like, bro. You just gave the whole I'm pissed, mad, sad, happy, everything.
That feeling where you're just like, bro, why would you just fucking do that to me? Yeah.
Yeah, so it was
not
crazy.
On purpose, obviously.
No, I wasn't pissed at her. I was just every emotion that was in me at that moment like was out. So I was just obviously relieved about it. And then pretty much what happened is she was in the school. She went to drop off Fran, and then one of the other teachers stopped her to talk about the shots for the kids or whatever, and she just. No one knew that. None of the teachers in the school knew that that's what was going on. So when we were asking the other teachers where's she at, they're just like, oh, they dropped her off. We don't know. But she was talking to another teacher the whole time. So when she came out, she just sees her sister crying. I'm over here fucking tripping out. And she's just like confused. But yeah.
Wow.
It was
you gotta take your phone, bro.
Right, she never does that. She never does that. That's why I'm like, don't do that. Yeah, come here. What is your take though? What else is?
I don't know. I'm literally about to piss. You're good. I'm about to piss myself. Literally, I'll be back.
So, all I know is, I went to go take my niece to school, my daughter, and there's a teacher that's not there normally who I needed to see to talk about, vaccines and stuff. And I caught her on that day and I said, hey, I think I needed to fill out a paper. And she's like, yeah, come to the class with me. And mind you, I left my phone because I didn't think that was going to happen. My first thought is not, because normally I would take them and I would just get back in my car, go home. But not on this day. She come in my classroom. We were talking for a long time, and I didn't have my phone, so I didn't keep track of the time. I had asked her, after time is 9:00. Mind you, the kids go to school at 8, so a good hour is running by, and I come outside the classroom, and I see a car that looks similar to my sister's. I didn't think anything of it, and then I come out because the way that it is the classroom, the gates are locked. No one can come in, no one can come out. So they have it pretty much locked up to where there's no access except for the teachers. And so she had to let me out, and I went to the gate, and I noticed it was my sister, and I just see her, and she's just crying hysterically, and I'm just looking at her, and she's like crying, and she's like, all right, I gotta go. And then she's just like, Anthony. And in my head, I'm like thinking something happened to Anthony. I'm like, what happened? Because now I'm panicking. And she's like, he's at the school. We thought you're missing. You weren't answering your phone, da-da-da. And I'm like, I couldn't get to it. I didn't, I wasn't aware how much time had actually went by. And then, yeah, I had seen him running down and through his stuff. And I went over to him, and I was like, hey, like, what's going on? What's going on?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I'm thinking that the whole time I'm thinking somebody died. Couldn't find out I just went missing. He just had so much emotion over him. He like got in a fetal position, and he was just like, he thought I was gone. He thought something happened to me. And I was just like,
not the fetal position.
I crouched down. Fetal? That's insane. That's crazy.
He crouched.
There's no way.
Sorry.
I was thinking the whole time, like,
No,
you
he
got in a
just-
fetal
he didn't-
position.
No, I knew.
He
Like,
just
there's
got.
no way,
he was
bro.
just so much emotion had overcame him, and he crouched. He crouched down, and he was just like, "You scared me. You scared me. I thought something happened to you. I really thought I lost you for a minute." And I was like, "I'm fine. I was just talking. Can I have one?" I was just talking to a teacher.
I was saying the Twisted
He was
Tea.
not in the fetal position.
Sponsor us.
Give him the mic.
Twisted Tea.
Am I a retard? Yes.
But yeah,
No,
that
there's one more.
that. Wow.
You better start drinking ultras like a grown man. Sorry. Go ahead.
But yeah, and they were just so overcome with emotion that they were just, they were hysterical. They thought something had actually happened to me. And yeah, I was fine, I was safe, but that was pretty insane because I just come out and they're just I called the cops, and I'm like, I was just talking. But
Thank you for your side. Love you. Thank you. Yeah,
Clapped at the same time.
man, it was honestly like a wake up call. Shit could happen in a split second like that. So it really made me like, I guess, just appreciate life for what it is. Because imagine if that was really the situation, like I wouldn't be here talking to you. I'll literally probably be in looking for it. So yeah, that was how that went. I wanted to save it for this because I feel like it was just nuts, a nuts story.
Yeah, that is pretty crazy. Because she just pops out like, what
Hey,
the
that
fuck,
kidnapping
man?
shit is real, bro. That whole even child trafficking, all that shit. It's a real thing. So
Yeah, because of our open borders.
yeah, or open borders are a thing, and why is that though?
Oh, that goes next.
Was it not open before?
What was the next topic?
It don't even matter. I just want to know why were the borders never open?
We're just supposed to
Biden
rebuild
opened
them.
them.
Biden opened the border.
Wide open.
Okay. And when Trump, what about Trump?
No, he was
He wa-
building the wall.
He was building the wall, yeah.
They never finished.
Okay. That and you're saying the human trafficking and shit happens because it's easier to happen because of that.
Human trafficking and all that fentanyl shit that's going on is because of open borders.
Fentanyl too, yeah. That's just looking, especially in AZ. That's just bad out here.
Oh yeah, we see it.
In my
all
neighborhood right here is you could probably walk out right now.
Yeah.
We'll find some. We seen them at Circle K right there.
Yeah.
So it's a real thing, bro. And I want to kind of go into the whole Trump situation because I really don't keep up with it. I just know he got arrested. But what did he get arrested for?
I don't really keep up with it either, to be honest.
Yeah. You know?
They basically arrested Trump for the shit that the whole Democratic Party did in 2016. So basically what Trump did is question the election because it looked
Rigged.
at to be rigged. Like Biden got the most votes in presidential election history by Joe
2016?
Biden. No, 2020.
2020.
Like, he got the most votes in history. Joe Biden, out of every fucking president that there's ever been.
He outbeat George Washington.
Well, I mean, that's not even. But he beat everybody.
Abraham
He
Lincoln?
had the most votes ever. And so it would, I mean, obviously you're going to question that. Like, what the fuck? Like, how are you going to, you know? So Trump was questioning.
People low key were trying to get Trump out of there though at that time. Remember?
Yeah, they were.
Like they were really like.
It's because they needed a puppet.
But I'm saying humans, like not human. I'm thinking people in general were just like
Oh, they
the way
hated
they
him.
view
Yeah, they
Trump.
weren't-
Yeah,
they still
Yeah,
weren't
it's
fucking with
because
him
the
at that
media. It's because the media how they
Yeah,
they
the media, how they pushed them.
how they pushed him
that's what I'm saying. They
like a
were trying to get him
racist
out of
and all
here.
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Yeah, and it worked.
It
So,
worked. Yeah.
And you can't have Trump in office if you're elites.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you want to have an outsider? That's not good for what your agenda. So basically, he do you guys know about January 6th?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so long story short, January 6th, 2021. That nigga's falling asleep. January 6th, 2021.
No.
You know how January 6th, that's the inauguration of the new president?
Okay.
So 2021 January,
Leave
there was this whole protest that turned into a riot. That they were like, oh, like Biden rigged it, whatever, and there was a big ass riot at the Capitol, and a bunch of people got arrested, whatever. But he got charged with that, inciting a riot, whatever.
Oh yeah, I remember. That was okay. I remember.
Yeah, and then basically, yeah, he's getting charged with what they were doing in 2016. All the Democrats, they were questioning the election. Oh, it was rigged. The Russians were in on it. Boo boo, whatever.
Wait, it took him how many years to like charge him?
2021, so like 2 years.
Years.
Yeah, but I mean, we know what they're trying to do. They're trying to get him out of here.
Yeah.
We know what they're trying to do. They're trying to get him indicted because
Elections are coming up.
He's an automatic winner for
elections
the next one.
yeah.
Automatic.
winner, bro.
He's up. He's on the fucking elections on the Republican debates. He's up 40 points without even have to show up to the debate.
Yeah, he's gonna win whether he's locked up or not. He's a winner.
But what I'm thinking, like, this whole shit is gonna backfire, and it's backfiring on them.
How so?
Because I think their plan was to indict him, get him locked up. Because they've always trying to make Trump look bad, right? And every time they make him look bad, everybody agrees. They're like, oh yeah, Trump this. Oh, they read the media. Oh yeah, Trump this, Trump that. Okay, we believe the media. He's racist, whatever. But this time, him getting indicted and him actually facing jail time or prison time, it's backfiring because now what do you see all over Twitter? You see everybody backing him up. You see blacks all over the country backing him up. We're blacks for Trump, blacks for Trump. So it's backfiring right now.
Yeah.
That mugshot alone is making people be like, oh, he's a beast, he's a
Chief
gangster.
Keef, my wife just showed me a picture of Chief Keef posting about it, like talking like we're on his side and shit.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think about it like this, right? What happens when a rapper gets charged with the crime and they get a mugshot, whatever? Their fucking album sales goes up, their whatever, their streams go up, right? So Trump getting indicted is like this spark of, I don't know, people are just fucking with him. Like people that you would never think are fucking with him in 2016 when he was running, when he won, are now they're like for Trump right now. Like,
well,
literally.
That's crazy why you said that, how you said that, because that's what I wanted to talk about too. Is like, I was one of those people.
Me too.
2016,
sure
I
all
just
of us.
graduated high school. I'm a Mexican, come from a Mexican family. Like my family's from Mexico. And at the time, of the election, like all you hear is Trump is racist and
Yeah.
he's trying to build a wall and shit. And I didn't know why. I was just like, that's fucking fucked up. That's fucked up. I'm
That's
Mexican.
racist. Yeah, yep.
Why is he doing this? Like ignorant, right? I'm just a kid though. I'm really just a kid. And that was a lot of us. That was the whole world, really.
Yeah.
I remember when Trump won, it was like we were just like, fuck, we're
Yeah.
about to die type shit. And then now to see where we're at now, like they're basically like he's a unanimous fucking winner right now.
And that really, before you say anything, I just want to say something that really makes me want to encourage people who are watching or whatever to actually do your own research. Go look at shit for yourself. Go look at what he said, whatever. Just in anything, go look at your own research. If you're listening to the media,
Yeah,
whatever
it was really
it is,
the media pushing it
like,
that way at
this
the
shit
time.
could really make, like, we live in a world where media can take over your thinking. right?
I feel like COVID really showed that.
yeah, exactly.
COVID showed that whole time.
So I encourage anybody to go do your own research. That's what I did. I literally I just became a Trump supporter like probably like this year. I went to go do my own research, and you know you just got to do your own research instead of listening to the media. Mass media is against Trump, and mass media is always gonna be against the side that's telling the truth, and they're always gonna want to silence the truth. That's why people get canceled so quick that shouldn't be getting canceled. And I just encourage people to do their own research.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the same thing. Back then I was just listening to my peers, like, you know, so I was just thinking like, yeah, Trump's racist, and then yeah, same thing. Did my own research, and then it's literally like build the wall for the better, to build our country, to build our, you know, like to be better. Like why would we want to let other people pull up to our country, you know, just out of the blue? Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I remember too. They were encouraging people to vote at the time in 2016, or actually the 2020 one. Well, Biden Biden ran. Oh my! Not the McDouble.
It's about that time.
I don't know if y'all noticed this man be sneaking bites throughout every episode.
That's his thing.
I think that's your thing.
That's your thing.
He got something on him every time. So, but I was saying at the time, you know, to me, I still feel like this. Our votes really don't hold power as much as we think they do, but I'm obviously speaking from my
I mean, they don't. I mean, they do and they don't, because then they can pull something off, like when they did that election scam shit.
Exactly.
If they do that, then okay, you can be like, yeah, they don't matter. But then now they're paying more attention to it, so it's hard. And,
so basically,
you know
what they were doing in 2020, what I'm pretty sure I believe is the people who didn't vote, they were still making them vote.
Like me, I didn't vote.
Yeah, so they
just put me in.
Yeah, and that's why we can't do mail-in ballots, because they fuck with them, they rate them, and they found that they were putting in votes of people who've been dead. It was like so and so born in 1869 voted, bro. What the fuck? Like, what are we doing? So that's this next year, it is important that we go to the actual thing and vote. I swear, we're gonna go there and we're all gonna vote Trump.
And we're gonna do a podcast there.
We're gonna do some interviews. By that time, we'll be doing interviews.
I'm just saying, you think, like, even if we do that, they could still be like, nah, we want this guy to win, and they'll fucking make it happen. That's what I was saying back in 2020, and that's what happened.
Well, I mean, it doesn't
Trump
hurt
probably
to vote.
won, you know what I mean? Trump won, but it was rigged.
It doesn't hurt to just
it doesn't
go
hurt.
Vote.
It doesn't hurt, and it doesn't
Especially he has more support. Like, if he has overwhelming votes, there's no way that you can rig.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
At that point, and if he loses, at that point, it's a civil war.
At that point, we go to Russia.
Civil war. Russia.
But
I don't know.
Like,
They be going crazy.
They wrestle like.
They wrestle bears.
Yeah, facts.
They got that crazy grip. Pause.
We could go to.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. He said
did say pause, but I didn't even.
We could go to, what was it? Sportsman Warehouse.
Oh yeah.
And go get those hats that we had on.
Yeah, those are. Oh yeah, bro. How much were those fucking raccoon heads running for,
bro?
Raccoon fur.
They're like $80.
Yeah,
bro.
like $100.
It was real fur.
It was itchy though.
Yeah.
That shit was not good. It was itchy.
Yeah,
anyway,
we need to make Jade out of a fucking hat.
Wow.
Low key. Cage. I think that shit. Just my final thoughts on that. I think this whole indictment shit is backfiring, and people are literally fucking with Trump. Cause you got to think about it. Like, for the last like 40, 50 decades, the Democratic Party has had the majority African American vote. Right. Every fucking election, 97% of African Americans vote Democrats. So now I feel like they're starting to realize, bro, every election we vote Democrat, and these motherfuckers don't do shit for us. We're tired of this shit. Like, fuck that. We're going to go with Trump. You know?
Which he is a...
I mean, when he was president...
What is he, a Republican?
When Trump did more for blacks than any other president. Trump created jobs. The Democratic Party keeps the African Americans in a chokehold, and they tell them, oh, you're oppressed, you're racist, or people are racist to you, you're oppressed, and they keep them down in order to get the vote for them.
Wait, so you're telling me they only voted for Obama because of his skin color?
That's what happens.
Was he actually?
Women only voted for Hillary because she's a woman. Nobody is informed.
Was Obama though? Did they even know what he really did though?
I mean, probably some of them did, but it's like most people who vote are misinformed.
Yep.
They're gonna vote for people who look like them or whatever they want to say. You know what I'm saying? People, nothing but females voted for Hillary because she's a girl, and
Did you guys vote for Hillary?
They weren't even old
You
enough.
probably weren't. Yeah, you weren't even.
Yeah, I didn't vote. I've never voted in my life, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I feel like Obama thing was for history. Our first black president.
Yeah.
It was just for the
like, why wouldn't we vote?
president
Yeah.
is black,
It was
Lambo's
like,
blue.
it was simple, yeah.
Yeah, and Joe Biden literally came out like Joe Biden literally said, "If you don't vote for me, you're not black." And they were like, "Oh my god, I gotta vote for Biden!" Like, bro, come on now, like, what
Man,
are we
y'all should have
doing?
voted for Kanye, bro.
He's not running.
He was.
He never
He
ran.
didn't- I swear
He didn't even make the fucking.
Yeah,
Oh
the
my
thing,
God.
He
yeah.
didn't make shit.
I would have voted for Kanye, just cause like I think
Well,
it would have just made us
and
fucking
when?
crazy.
When did he run?
He tried to in 2020.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I mean, I don't know.
I don't know if he really got to the final fucking votes of it all, but
I don't know. He wasn't even.
who's
in the
that
debates.
one like Asian dude that's running?
Asian?
I think it's Chinese or Asian. He's like
Oh,
Andrew
Bro.
something.
Oh, bro, you're like. You're
That was old,
years
right?
away. Yeah, you're
That
talking
was-
about that business dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Whatever happened
back
to him,
then.
I'm saying.
Nah, he didn't win. He had no.
So he's not going. He's not trying to run it back.
No. He's. Nobody was voting for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, that's our thoughts on the election right now. Trump he's about to win. In fucking prison clothes, in a jumpsuit, he's about to fucking win. Pardon himself out of that shit, and yeah, we gotta fix the fucking border, build the border, build the wall, stop mass immigration and coming in here, stop foreign aiding Ukraine, stop sending them billions and billions of dollars when we're not doing shit for the people here. That's why I fuck with Trump. Trump is America first, which is what we need. He's an outsider. He's a billionaire, which means he funds his own campaigns. Nobody can take advantage of him and be like, "Yo, we'll fund your campaign, but you got to do this for us when you're president." You know, so
No motive.
no nothing, no blackmail, no just no getting taken advantage of. So, yeah, Trump 2024, you know.
That's the move, I guess.
Yes, sir.
Like how he said, just go educate yourself and vote on whoever.
Yeah, go
Yeah, just
go
like-
look at everything
He's not
yourself.
saying go vote for Trump, but he's just saying go educate yourself.
Go
Because-
educate yourself. Go
Go-
do your own
yeah.
research. Stop listening to mass media. Stop listening to Twitter, Instagram, whatever the fuck people are saying. Go do your own research. I do want to episode 2, you know how it was never released. I do want to touch on a little bit on what we talked
Yeah.
about episode 2.
We could do that.
Okay. Yeah, I did want to talk about remember we were talking about false idols?
Yeah, the false idols. Like what? Like celebrities.
Yep.
sports
Celebrity worship.
stars, like
Celebrity worship.
celebrity worship,
Or
yeah.
even astrology. Everything.
astrology, everything.
Astrology. That's funny.
Well, false worship can literally be anything not outside of Jesus.
Yeah.
It's literally
Well,
like
I mean like
you,
the
but you're
new
talking about like
I
you're
mean
talking about
like
like
the
the
new gods.
so take away religion, right? No religion. So you're talking about like literally like celebrities, how they worship, like oh yeah, Beyonce. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, it's you remember in that one scene in The Matrix where it's like he's like, come on, Mr. Anderson is talking to Neo, huh?
Yeah.
So remember he's walking through the crowd and he's like, come on, Mr. Anderson, pay
can you
attention.
Fill this up.
He's like, pay attention. And then this girl in the red dress passes by, and then he's like stuck on her.
Just get in the frame. It looks cool. Sorry, Edwin. Sorry.
You know what I'm talking about? You seen that?
I know. Like what?
Have you seen that?
What?
What happened?
The
My bad.
scene where they're walking through the crowd of people through the city, and then he's talking
Yeah.
to him, right? And then he's like,
He's like educating. He's like
he's
showing
educating him,
Yeah,
going
yeah.
through the crowd,
Mm.
and then he sees this woman in the red dress.
Oh yeah.
And then
yeah.
he's like, come on, Mr. Anderson, what are you focusing on, me or the woman in the red dress?
Yeah.
And you ever notice that like every single time these false idols, these celebrities do something, they're always in all red, like Rihanna in
Yeah.
the Super Bowl, they're all
Mhm.
red.
Already.
They're trying to tell you something, just like the Matrix is trying to tell you to like wake up, snap out of it. Like
Mhm.
everybody's so focused on the year, you got to focus on the, like he said, the afterlife,
Mhm.
like the eternity.
Wait, before you
So,
say anything,
yeah.
the just because you said that, the 2016, now that I'm thinking about it, the 2016 presidential candidate, the finals, you know, when it's like the top Democrat versus Republican, when it was Trump versus Hillary, you know how the Democratic Party is blue? Hillary was wearing a red suit when she was facing Trump. So that's crazy. Go ahead. Because we all know she's a demon.
That's what I was going to say, though. That basically saying, like, those false idols, like all these celebrities, are the people that worship them, or the people that are worried about the materialistics, the here, the now. They're focused on their life. Like,
they're worried about the flesh.
Until they're so worried about dying, they're so worried about, like, their fleshly, like, the worldly life.
Yeah.
When, like, you're supposed to be a calm in the storm. Like, you know it's going to happen, and it's inevitable. It's coming. So it's like, you just got to chill. You got to keep the fruits, you know, of the spirit.
Yeah, just to touch on that. Yeah, basically.
What about astrology though? Because that shit is fucking goofy to me.
Hey, you know what's that's the thing that's crazy. It's like every topic that we talk about, we all fell victim to when we were younger, right? We were just talking about Trump is racist, and then astrology. I know we weren't deep.
I wasn't deep into it,
but
like
we had
people
like
be.
apps and
People be like fucking.
Yeah.
It's a full moon.
But I'm not gonna lie, I had a fucking app and it would tell me every day like Sagittarius, you're whatever.
That's crazy.
I swear.
I don't think I
No,
did.
I swear. I
didn't get there.
But I wouldn't
ask for everything.
I wouldn't read it. I wouldn't read it every day. I was like, it's making too much sense. Like, and then I just, and even before I even found Christ, like I knew, like, bro, astrology is literally the stupidest shit I've ever even heard of. Like, I don't understand what we're doing with that shit. Like, is it just people are having fun with it, or do people actually believe in it? I don't understand.
I don't want this to be a clip where it's like they think we don't know what we're saying. I want to know, like,
I would pull up the notes on my phone and stuff, but like my phone is at 1%. It's about to die.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Look, but I have the facts on astrology.
Maybe somebody can educate us. But my thing is like,
how many are there? 12.
Who comes to a podcast on a 1% phone?
He's busy.
I was busy. Yeah, I didn't realize it was like that. I didn't realize it was like 8% when I got here.
Bro, okay. He's talking to bitches.
But what I was saying was that astrology stuff is demonic. Like you can't tell how you are because of the stars in the sky. Like that's not, you know what I'm saying? Like that's
what they're saying though. Is that what it is?
Like basically like, okay, like every single astrology is and does with the stars.
Yeah, Leo.
Do you believe in that? What do they say about cancer?
Oh
it's on my cancer.
There was, I think I seen a
fucking crybabies. I'm a fucking crybaby.
They wear ASU dunks.
I think I seen a fucking.
I'm about to start.
It's just one day. Oh yeah, I knew.
I'm about to start wearing these every fucking day. When I cut hair, when I go to work, when I sleep, when I shit.
When you get new shoes though, you want to fucking rock.
It's a Dunkin' day. What'd you say?
He said we're all dunking. We're all dunking.
Oh yeah.
Why
don't you just sit over here?
Why don't you sit over here? He's a cameraman.
Yeah.
But they're saying, you know, they're going off the stars and the moon, right? I don't understand because like I could read like a Sagittarius and I relate to that too. Then I'm a Gemini. Why do I relate to all of it?
I was about to say,
am I fucking crazy in the head?
There's this video I seen and this guy was telling his girl and he's like, "What's your sign? Cancer." Oh, I'm a Cancer too, and he's basically playing it off. He's playing it off.
Yeah, he's not really a Cancer.
And then he's like, yeah, I'm not really a fucking Cancer. And then he's just like, yeah, that's just stupid as fuck. Like, basically it's dumb. And she's just like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah.
But
if he didn't say that, they would have.
If he didn't say that,
it would have
he's just like, yeah, I'm just kidding. I'm not that shit. Like, it's just dumb as fuck. Like, it's
it's literally, it'll be like, oh, Sagittarius, you have eyeballs. Oh, that's me. I have eyeballs. That's literally what the fuck that shit is.
They go off the moon and Mercury, Gatorade.
Yeah. I don't understand.
Retrograde, my fault.
I be hoping, like, man, sometimes I hope they're just having fun with it. But if you're really sitting there, I know bitches believe that shit for real. And
a lot of females like crystals. Like,
yeah, the crystals.
The crystals is crazy. Like, what is that?
That's
crystals. They
tarot
have
cards and shit. That's
the
scary.
Dream catchers. They have like all this.
That's some crazy witchcraft.
Stuff that, like, witchcraft to us is like normal. Like, or like
witchcraft is real, bro. Like,
yeah, it's real.
Facts.
You know what's crazy? You know, like when you curse, you know that's like witchcraft.
Fuck.
You're
Cursing.
cursing like
Why is it in the
it's
Bible?
a curse. What?
They be cussing in the Bible. Like,
Where?
the characters in the Bible be cussing. Cuss back in the day.
Where?
I'm saying they said they cuss in the Bible. Like they would curse.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. You get,
Like
I
people
just
from
think
the-
Bible.
Before, like those times they were cussing. Sorry, why are they doing that?
They were sinning.
Mhm.
Sinners.
Yeah, there's always been cuss words from the beginning of time.
This is what I want to say though before you finish. Like all you motherfuckers that be like, "Oh, you're just starting a podcast like everybody else." Fuck you. Fuck you.
He's doing it.
Bro, we're trying to do something with our life. What are you doing? You're on your phone watching. You're just sitting on your phone, worried about what other people are doing, and we're taking action. So motherfuck you.
Oh my god.
If you got to this point of the video, I fuck with you, man. Comment down below. We're gonna get some merch soon. It's gonna say
What did you want? My
Before
bad.
the Rapture. My
Well,
bad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
we
we
should cop that.
We're gonna get some merch. Who's copping? Raise your
Do you
hand.
think? Yeah.
And
You better
I'm saying
raise
in
your
the
hand.
comments, like, put your hand up.
Yeah, true.
What did you want to say about the false idols though?
Yeah.
Oh, I just wanted to say what I said on the second podcast. That
Yeah, we have a lost episode that we didn't get.
fuck that episode. We're going.
Oh my god.
Yeah, okay. I just wanted to say that basically like false idols or celebrities right now are the new what I said last time. Celebrities right
Gods?
now are the new like gods, like how they had Greek mythology, how they had Zeus, whatever. It's just a modern day worship, right? So like I was saying last time, like you go to concerts, that's like a form of worship.
Yeah, it is.
You
a
go
form
to
of
a
worship.
concert and you're looking up and you're infatuated with this person. You're infatuated with this person that's just exactly like you. They're of the flesh, and you're
Mhm.
infatuated with them, and you're
Like they're better than
idolizing
you.
them.
Like they're better than you.
yeah, you're idolizing them, and you're putting them on this pedestal. But
Yep.
they're literally the same person as you.
Just as you.
Just because they have materialistic things. Just because they have materialistic things and they did something in the world, doesn't mean they're better than you. But the fact that you're at their concert and that's just a form of worship. That's what it is. That's modern day worship. People are gonna say, "No, that's not worship." Like, being a fan of someone and being very attached to someone that doesn't know you and just a celebrity. That's the form of worship, and that's bad. That's terrible. And
Is like going for sports and players like part of that?
no,
Be
but
honest.
no,
I mean,
no. But
yeah,
Like,
it,
I
kind
fuck
of.
with
it,
CD
it,
Lamb
it depends
heavy.
how invested you are in.
It's because this is
very-
the thing.
I
Is-
can
is-
separate it though. Might keep finishing.
Yeah,
I cut
so-
you off a lot.
No,
Alright.
that's the thing. That was gonna get to that separating part.
Yeah,
So it's a sin that stuff starts to become that stuff starts becoming a sin when you put that number one in your heart. Like when you people really be like, no, but Playboy Cardi this, no Playboy Cardi that, like
Yeah.
this, and then, you know what I'm saying? Like
you're not on that.
they'll keep
That's
him
what
on
I'm
number
saying.
one in their heart, or like they'll
Like
be
they
like,
really.
or they'll really be
Yeah.
invested into a video game. Like, nah, I'm gonna go play 2K this, 2K that. Like,
Speaking of that,
you know what I'm saying?
video
Like,
game. Just a quick story, real quick. Just keep that
Yeah.
thought though. I seen a tweet. Somebody got stabbed in like a game, and they got so mad that they like hunted the person down in real life and stabbed them.
You see what I'm saying?
Keep going.
yeah. So like,
It's crazy.
like all that stuff. When you put all that stuff, like I can go up to even like gambling. When you put like, you know how people have a gambling
Yeah.
problem, like
Yeah.
even that, like when you put that number one in your heart
If
instead
you
of putting
put something
God
over God,
over God on
that's
that,
when it's idolizing.
you put God on the pyramid at the top. God has your standard. Once you have that, everything falls under. Nothing can bother you. Nothing can.
Nothing above
So
No,
it.
we can
nothing
watch
above it, yeah.
sports, bro. We,
So we can do it. We never put it number one.
I'm a big
You know
fan
what I'm
of
saying?
the Cowboys. I'm a big fan
the
of
way
everything.
you are is like you have God in your heart, not number one, but you like to be like, but I watch sports, but so is that number one? Like, bro, no, it's not,
No,
because
no.
I know you. I know you don't have sports
No,
number
I guess
one
what
in
I'm
your
asking
heart.
is like I'm a big fan of that
Well,
shit.
I
Like,
am too.
I look in like I really
So you're
invest
asking
my
if
time.
is it gonna damn you? That's your question.
It's
No, I'm
just what
saying
you
is
have
that
first.
Yeah.
is that part of what you're saying? But I guess that
No, no. As
yeah,
long as
it's-
you have God as your
it's not
standard,
first, no.
yeah.
Exactly.
As long as
It's
you have
just
God
part
as
of
your
my
standard,
life,
God
you know?
first.
Yeah, no,
you're good.
and you got and there's definitely goofy.
I was thinking of self.
There's definitely people. There's and
Cheese!
you know there's people that are there's people in this world that are way more Cowboys fans than you.
Oh yeah,
There's-
I was saying in the last that podcast, I followed the Will Sky Steel, Vosh Lombardi, the Volume, they're really like analysts though about this shit. Like I like listening to them because they really break down everything.
Nothing wrong with it.
But then they have a whole segment where people call in, and those are like the big fans. Like they sound like they're really from ESPN and shit.
Yeah, and you're
like that's
Tony Pollard
that's the
averaged
only
13 per carry. Like they,
that's the thing. That's what revolves around their world.
mhm.
You know,
So
or even like when people.
you think all of them what if they're like me though? Like
well, we
I
don't
was
know
gonna
them.
call
We
them.
don't know them.
yeah, we
so
don't know them.
We don't know them. You know. So
well, the bottom line is I know what you
What,
guys
the
are saying.
sports
They
people?
idolize it literally like a god. Like people
Yeah,
look
so
at the
you're probably-
weekend like a god.
You're probably talking about like the Christians that have the big old like thin sticks, and they're like, oh, video games, this, that, you go to hell, right? Like all these things, like video games, all this stuff, you go to hell. But you go to hell if you put those number one, if you idolize that, like, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So if you don't, you're good. But
Yeah, that's
then
part
again,
of the
like-
commandments, no? Like that's one of the commandments.
what?
False idols.
False idols, that's what we're saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
false idols nowadays. False idols can be anything, like you said, like video games, and they look up to the video game.
My mom
He
used
looked
to
up
tell
to
me
the
that
video
too.
game so much, he went to go and stab him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on
Okay.
now, like
You can't separate like
you
the
can't
reality.
separate
from-
reality through a
Yeah.
game. You know,
If
like
you're not able to, then
like you said last time, you can't separate the music and the person. So it's like,
that's what I'm gonna say. If you listen to like that you just open the whole door.
Hey.
fresh.
Yeah,
Keep going. That was the door
basically,
creaking.
I was saying like
I
these
thought you were doing the
fucking-
Pierre Bourne. My bad.
That's what he was doing.
That's
right?
basically the door creaking.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's-
okay, I didn't. Okay.
Yeah, all these fucking, bro, like all these fucking rappers, right? Like whatever, like Summers, Lucky, Can, whatever. Like they're fucking
Can.
like okay. For example, like Summers, I listen to Summers. Like his music is fire to me. Like I fucking bump that shit. But I don't fucking idolize him as a person. I don't give a. He doesn't know me. I don't know him. I don't give a fuck about him. At the end of the day, he's a fucking drug addict. But his music is fire. So that's the problem with society today is people don't know how to separate the music from the actual person. They get both of them mixed up and then they idolize the person at hand. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's why I
While
don't
doing the
follow.
music at the same time.
Right.
I don't follow a lot of the artists because like I don't fuck with who they are as people. But
Right.
like
The
if I could
music is
separate,
different, yeah.
I don't like to follow them because I like the music. So
Yeah.
when I see other sides of besides the music, that's what kind of could steer me away from it.
Yeah.
Like someone that was like that is like Drake.
Mhm.
He's fucking 50, almost 50 years old, acting like that. It's annoying. It pisses me off. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's a legend.
He's an artist.
Why
He's
does
a great
he act
artist.
like that? Why do you fucking act like that, Aubrey?
We
What
know
the
why.
fuck?
Cause
Aubrey.
Yeah, we know why. But
Get
we
your
know.
shit together, bro. Like, what are you
I
doing? That shit for?
don't understand.
You're
I don't
40 years
understand.
old.
If you're not able to separate the art from the actual person, then you're fucked, bro. You're done for. Like you got to separate the art from the actual person, and you'll be good. Like we know how to appreciate the music, we bump it, whatever. The person in itself, we don't give a fuck about. Why? Because they don't know us. We don't know them. Why would we sit here and idolize them? Why would we sit here and care about them and comment, "I love you"? Like.
Half of the
Yeah,
time,
bro,
they're,
what the
they're
fuck?
dickheads, anyways.
Right, like what the they don't
They don't give a
as
fuck
much as
about
they
you.
say as much as they say, you know, oh our fans, if it wouldn't be nothing without our fans, at the end of the day, if you don't know someone personally, you're not able to have a genuine care for them. So why in the fuck would you care about somebody that does not know you? That makes no sense to me. Stop idolizing these celebrities. Learn how to separate the art from the person. That's it. I don't understand fucking idolizing these I don't understand idolizing these celebrities, bro. You need one. Why would you idolize someone that is not perfect? The only person that you need to idolize is somebody the only person on this earth that was ever perfect. And who is that? Jesus Christ. That's the only person to look up to. Why would you look up to someone who sins and doesn't care about, you know, like that's going to lead you into astray? It don't make sense. But yeah.
I wanted to wait for Edwin for this. There's this video I found. It says, what happens when you die, part 2. And it's just a video I came across. I thought it was interesting because before I play it, like, what do you think happens when we die? Let them know on the mic. What do you think happens when we die?
Go ahead.
Because
When you die, the
we
Bible
haven't
says
died. We
it's-
don't know.
When the
Only you were going out the Bible, right? It's faith. But I'm
yeah,
saying,
but well, the thing is,
we really
believing
don't
in
know.
faith is two different things. Because even the Muslims believe in Jesus, even the Catholics believe in Jesus.
what happens when we
But
die? Though?
faith, well, when we die, it's judgment. You get judged.
Okay.
So,
So heaven or hell?
so that's up to you. Because
So-
God don't choose your path. You choose it for you. He gave you free will.
Okay.
So if you believe in Jesus Christ, as your Lord and Savior, and you claim that He's the way, the truth, and the life, then you'll see heaven. But like I said, Muslims believe in Jesus too, right? They'll be like, oh, okay, well, I do believe in Jesus. Do you believe he was the way, the truth, and the life? No, Muhammad. Like, it's on the Quran, Allah, or whatever. So then that's where they're like, okay, so Jesus didn't know you. So if he don't know you, you can't get into the kingdom. So you'll go to hell.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You're saying your answer is when we die, we're
His
getting
judgment.
judged.
Yep.
Either heaven or hell. We're going to face that. Okay?
Yep.
What do you think? Same thing?
Yeah, I mean, same thing. Like he said, Jesus is.
You guys don't believe in like reincarnation or like coming back?
No.
No, no.
Well,
Like
there's
your
yeah.
spirit coming back?
no.
No.
Okay. I'm
That's
gonna
like-
play.
Is
I'm
that
gonna
like
play this
Satan?
video. Just listen to it. Let me know what you think. Because I don't know who it is. His name's Tom Campbell. I don't know if you know Tom Campbell.
Mm.
He's just an older man, and I did no research on him. He could be, I don't know what he stands for. I don't know what he believes. I just seen the video and I was like, no, let me play it. Let me play it. Is that speaker?
That's turn on.
I think it turned
No, I think we
Turn
turned
it on
on.
real quick?
Because it was at 3 bars. There's no way it died.
on. Yeah.
Hold it. There you go. There you go.
Charge 4.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm in.
Now, for the average person who has very little knowledge about the system, they go through a process that is basically designed to give them a chance to express. So they're told to do
Pause it real quick. What happened?
non-functional
What happened? Oh.
things, just buying them time, rest. Oh yes, welcome. You're here, Uncle Fred and Aunt Sally. They tell you, and then they say, well, we're busy. We'll see you a little bit later, and they take off. That's the larger conscious system playing Uncle Fred and Sally. So then they'll say, you let's see, what's your name? Oh, okay, over here. There'll be a line. Takes a while. Finally, all it is being to fit certain many things to do. Meanwhile, the whole reality, all the people are not experiencing older. It's all okay. And eventually, you kind of feel like, what should I do next? What's going on? What's happening? And somebody will come across you, and you will pretty plan the next incarnation where you go back to do. If you're just new in the business of being conscious, if you're new at the business, it's a jump in, jump out. There's not a lot of planning. Go back and grab another experience. Because what you need is experience, not a particular. If you've been around that block enough times, then part of you develop, part not. You want to work on that part. So now you pick a certain time experience that has the probability of helping you develop that part that's weak. You may even have people that you go back with because you really bring the stuff out of it. Work as a team. You may be with other people who've incarnated with before. If you've been around a whole lot more than that, you may go back almost scripted. Going to do things. Help this way. Almost mission when you get here. So it goes from no scripting at all, jump in, jump out, to reasonably scripted and everything in between. So that's what's going on. Then
So it ends right there. But I mean, I don't believe in reincarnation or whatever. I just thought it was interesting. Yeah, I just want to
Yeah.
talk about it because
Right.
I obviously believe, we, like you said, we're gonna get judged either heaven or hell.
Oh, did you pause it?
No, it was just
I was like, you're a
but
beast.
no. But like I said, I think like we are gonna get judged by what happened in this realm. I just don't know. Our brains can't understand it.
Well,
We don't understand what heaven is. You know what I mean?
no,
you're
well,
not-
we
you're
don't.
not-
We
What
don't
is it? A
understand.
grass
We
field
don't.
with lights?
No,
you're not
listen.
supposed- You're not supposed
Right.
to understand
That's
it.
what
In the
I'm
Bible, it
Yeah.
says you're not. Heaven is unimaginable, so we can't comprehend
There's
it.
literally no.
We're on the same plane as you, right?
Yeah.
We're
So-
all
The only thing we know is after when we die comes judgment. That's for sure. But like you said, we're gonna get judged based off of what we did in this life. No, we're gonna get based off of what we believe in, based off of our faith. What do we put our faith in?
Mm.
What do we believe that saved us from going out of our hell? Well, what do we think is gonna take our place? What are we gonna give God for our wages for our sin? Right. So you start thinking about it like you die, you don't take nothing. Everything stays here.
Yeah.
Your flesh and everything everything that belongs to you stays here. So what can the creation give the creator? You
Mhm.
can't give him nothing. So you're gonna have to pay your wages, your sins. So and that's all of us, because none of us are perfect, right?
Mhm.
So the only way out of it is the way he gave you through his son Jesus Christ, which was the only
Believing in him.
perfect, the only
Yeah.
believing and having faith, proclaiming that he is the way, he's God. Because like I said, even Muslims believe. They don't have faith though. They don't claim he's God. They don't,
Mhm.
say he's the Messiah, say he's, the one to get them out of hell. They say, oh no, a God can't be man. Like, just, but that's
Any
basically
thoughts
it.
on that?
Yeah, I mean, it's like what he said. When you die, you're gonna get judged on all your sins. But what's gonna save you? And it's gonna be your faith. What did you have faith in? Did you believe that Jesus was the way, the truth, and the light? Or did you think, oh, just because I was a good person and I didn't do no bad? Because the Bible says no man is good. So our standard is good. Our standard of good, is not doing bad. We're
Yep.
not out there doing bad, right?
Mhm.
But the Bible says no man is good. So just being a good person, quote unquote, is not gonna get you to heaven. You gotta believe that Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the light. That He died for us, and actually accept Him in His heart. Because people like to troll and be like, "All right, I'm sorry, Jesus, I'm sorry." Like, it doesn't work like that. You gotta actually believe. You gotta actually feel the Holy Spirit. And when you feel the Holy Spirit, that's a crazy feeling. And anybody that has felt it knows like that's a crazy feeling. So yeah.
Yeah, and then remember, I was gonna say, remember the last episode, you're like, oh well, that's our truth. We don't know whether that's other people's truth. They don't know. Like, they're just pushing the peace and love of it, but they don't know that it's not right? Well, we gotta get the digging. Then we gotta start doing the research, right? So when we start doing the research and we start to find out that all their religions and all these other things that they say that are true, like reincarnation, like you said, if reincarnation were true, wouldn't there be a set amount of people here? So every time one dies, one would come back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Say that again.
Would if reincarnation was a thing, wouldn't there be a set amount of people here so that when one dies, it reincarnates back to another, right? Because reincarnation is you come back again, right?
I think what it is like you come back.
Like an animal or whatever.
Like, you come back basically not knowing that you had a past life.
Like, I feel like that ties into like why I'm into what we're in. Music. I could have been.
Yeah.
musician.
But then you see, like, if you could have been a musician, popping and everything, but then you would have went through Hollywood and all that demonic shit. But then if you would have knew
Maybe that's
Jesus,
why I know now.
yeah, now you know. But if you would have never known, it would have just been like, ooh, scary shit. Like,
What the only thing I find interesting is the consciousness part. Like, we really don't understand our consciousness. What it really.
Yeah, you're
We
not
just
supposed
have
to.
these thoughts that streamline.
Yeah.
And when we die, does
We're
it die
limited.
or does it stay alive? Or
our
I
consciousness,
feel like
Our
our
consciousness,
spirit stays
our
alive.
that's a
consciousness
spirit.
is
Our
our soul.
Yeah, our
Right.
soul,
Yeah.
our spirit.
That's
Yep.
what I'm saying. So
Mm-hmm.
If
that
you're
doesn't
saved,
die.
if you're
No.
saved, it doesn't die.
If you're, it
Yeah,
goes to
when
heaven.
you get judgment, it goes to heaven.
Yeah.
But if you're not, then you'll, But
That's the only thing I found interesting. Consciousness part. Like, he basically said like, or we pretty much live this life and our consciousness transfer that we might have not gotten this reality.
Yeah.
Like I said,
That's
I
the
don't
thing.
know what he's coming from. I don't know
yeah,
what he
yeah.
believes in. I just seen the clip. I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't research.
It was good to talk
Open
about
that
though.
shit,
That was,
crack that.
Have
Yeah.
well, no way. He's not. You're drinking a beer?
Drink that shit.
No way you're drinking a beer.
Yeah, if your salvation was based off of, if your salvation
Oh wow. Don't do that.
was based off of how to say this?
Based off of like,
If
God
your
owes-
salvation was based off of you and your actions, you would have been damn dirty. You like we would all
yeah,
been
that's
damn
what your
dirty.
friend was saying. Like,
You know what I'm saying?
oh, I did this, so God has to do this.
Yeah, like
thing.
basically that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like since we've already messed up, like we're already tainted. He has to do it. Whether he loves us or not, we has to do it. But that's why we put our faith in Jesus, the perfect one. To
The whole point is to have your faith in Jesus.
Because he paid for it all, everything. That's why. That's why
the
they say
whole
it's
reason
not
why
through
he
works.
sent Jesus. It was like a reset. He sent the world was getting fucked up, so he sent Jesus and said, "Okay, this is gonna be the martyr.
Save the whole world.
This is gonna be the martyr. This is gonna be the savior. So whoever believes in him, the way, the truth, and the light, is gonna be saved."
And then
that's why he sent him.
When you start to see the other, when you do your digging, you start to see the other religions how they're like how they're not the true. Then you start to see, okay, what's truth? What is the truth? And then literally all just ties back to Jesus. Everything goes back to Jesus.
You're about to fucking rock. I
I'm
already know
spamming
you. I already know this. I already know him. He's about to fucking. He's about to go to QT and just randomly start stomping the yard.
Yeah.
I already know him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Put it to your ear. Put it to your ear, bro. What?
Finish what you're saying.
I was basically done. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey man, so I think what's a good point here. We're gonna wrap it up. Episode 3.
How long is it?
I love it. It's about an hour and 13 minutes.
1 hour?
I got it right here. Yeah.
Dude, what the? He's. You thought he was.
He thought I was
that
an idiot.
didn't even feel like an hour. What the fuck?
Yeah, episode 3. Hey, comment down below. Like I said, comment on these clips you guys see on the internet.
This
We
is
see
so
it,
fucking fun.
and
Holy
we'll
shit.
respond to it. Until next time, man. I'm your host,
You
Anthony
better help
Ray.
clip shit, you faggot.
Damn.
No, I'm serious.
Hey, make sure you comment and subscribe, and let's get it going. Let's get it active, man. Until next time, we'll see you episode 4. Deuces. Peace.
Can we do like some demos?
Peace out.
Can we do like some demos?